He talking about me. Who isn't talking about me? I don't know what's going on in the context of this video. We got Akko to Draco. This is Joe's editor. And we're talking about ReZero. And we're talking about me. And we talk about tier list. Is this some S-rank Lord of the Mysteries tier list situation all over again? Thank you, Walter White, for the 13-month of Prime. Thank you, thank you. Let's watch this.
If Joe butchers this, I am out.
Butchers what?
This? How, what do you... What?
Yo, I gotta say, that beard is crazy. Yo, bro looking like Thorkill. Yeah, that beard is straight out of fucking Vinland Saga, bro. And is his name Thorkill? You know, the big guy who's throwing trees and shit, right? Holy, that's a Viking beard, man.
Butchers
I like it.
This? How, what do you... What the fuck? Dude. Yo,
what?
Okay. Aiko, listen. From now on, bro, it's like this, Aiko.
Yeah.
If you want me to be Kakar...
It's Aiko, not Akko. Okay, I think they're talking about... I think they're about to prepare for the ReZero Season 4 trailer reaction. And Aiko is urging on, saying, you better not fuck this up.
It's like this, Aiko. If you want me to be Kakar, just go watch Kakar. Kakar remembers everything, bro. His brain is immense. He has all the space. He can hold all that information. He knows...
I need you to realize I'm a big pothead. Here's let me just upscale myself, okay? Like, I smoke too much weed and I still perform at this level. Do you understand how crazy this is? I am maybe utilizing 40 to 60% of my full brain capacity output, yet I'm still able to do my analysis and bring up. So I need you to realize there are, like, it's like Rock Lee. I have training weights on permanently. To an extent, I think it helps me obviously ease out from all that. Like there's more to just remembering, right? The whole aspect of content creation and the debuff of the mental stress and all that shit, you know, it helps out here and there. But in terms of memory recollection, my brain capacity being... I just need you to realize this, okay? Kaka upscale. You don't want to know what sober Kaka TV is like, okay? That's right. Potential Man Reactor. Y'all, you don't even know my true power level, okay?
Just go watch Kakar. Kakar remembers everything, bro. His brain is immense.
I'm not gonna lie, my chat bails me out. I do a little bit of this. Oh, this part. What was this part again? I'm like... Listen. I'm not gonna try to fucking hide it. If you really think that, like, listen, having a chat absolutely helps me out, right? Of course, there's gonna be fucking idiots that's gonna be ruining shit and spoiling, but like, to an extent, right? I have pure and listen, I deserved it. I deserve to get bailed out. All right, I'm fucking tired of putting this fucking shit work. Sometimes it's nice, you know, just to kind of sit back and see what my fucking classroom of monkeys have for me, okay? By being this sweaty, right, I think I have earned the right after creating this community of monkeys that's gonna bail me out every once in a while, okay? It's not as if I'm completely unaware, right? Sometimes I just need a little bit of nudge, a little bit of push in the right direction, right? But I'm gonna be completely honest. My chat absolutely does help me, like, I guess, be more analytical or remember more stuff like that compared to people that react offline or people that don't have that sweaty community.
Remembers everything, bro. His brain is immense. He has all the space. He can hold all that information. He knows all things. He is the greatness. I understand.
Glaze.
I'm me. I forget everything. And that's just what it is.
It is what it is.
Simple as that.
And you know what? What should I say? It's a curse and a blessing. It's a curse and a blessing in the way that, like, there's expectations on me now. Do you know what I mean? Like, of course, the pros and the positives is that people recognize that, like, okay, this guy's sweaty, this guy's different. His analysis and commentary might be deeper than most because he simply just, like, tries more than others. And therefore, I will have, like, and it's a pretty niche thing too. Straight up, right? If being sweaty and knowing everything is all it took to be number one, Nicholas Light would not be number one. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Entertaining value, viewership, it's different. Like, this analytical niche, right? It's not what the majority wants. So with that being said, the expectations that comes with being that type of reactor it's a pressure that I think is sometimes deterring. Sometimes people just want to chill out and enjoy a show, but because it's like you're supposed to be this guy, you're supposed to know this shit. You know what I mean? There is an expectation. Like, I do an opening reaction analyzing for 30 fucking minutes of Jujutsu Kaisen, and then let's say some other like sentence to be a hero, I just fucking react, just have fun. Motherfuckers be pulling up saying, where's my 20-minute analysis, right? Obviously, it's kind of joking around, but I'm just trying to tell you, it's not all just like rainbows and butterflies and just nice times. When you are going to be this type of sweaty person, and then the expectation is there, now you have to perform at that level. Yo, this is some 100-meter shit. You're only as good as your last fucking reaction. Like, it's like you're put on the spot, right? You're put on the pedestal, and now you got to perform at that level. It's tiring. It's exhausting. Sometimes you just want to sit back and just have fun, right? And not only that, I think majority of people also prefers to have less sweaty reactions, where you just want to sit down and have fun and do more expressive, just passionate, emotional reactions rather than fucking. It's like a college seminar, you know?
It's just what it is. Okay? Simple as that. I'm not going to remember shit. And you expecting me to remember something is kind of ridiculous. I'm not going to. I'm not going to remember anything, okay?
Oh, yo. Yeah, how do we start drama? Something entitled reaction channel doesn't even do his job. How do I convert this, right? It's like the your boy Roshi Lord of the Mystery stuff of like, this your fucking job. You should be pausing to understand. Bro can't even remember? Bro's a reactor, he can't even remember? Holy shit.
Kind of ridiculous. I'm not going to. I'm not going to remember anything, okay? Ever. Kakao remembers all things. He go watch him. That's fine.
Yes, watch
and
me
then
instead.
For everybody that gets banned from Kakao's chat, you guys
go pull up the Joe's tree.
Come over here.
You don't want those monkeys, Joe. I don't ban people for like what do you think what's the assumption here right now? What kind of people do you think get banned in my chat? They're not people you want in your chat, bro. In fact, those people are even more annoying. Like these are not casuals. These are like filthy fucking sweatlords that have an even higher expectation of me than anyone else and is just rude and spoils also. It's either that or like it's the complete other end where they're just fucking double-digit IQ spamming. When are we gonna watch this? When are we gonna watch this, right? You do not want to have a refugee of that, Joe. You do not. Nah. Fucking not. Deport that shit immediately.
I'm like almost as good, you know? A step below him, and you'll find my content enjoyable.
This is sad. This is sad. I don't know. I don't even think Joe's even trying to fucking joke around right now. You know what I mean? I feel like he's just fucking annoyed that his fucking editors are trying to just backseat him saying, why can't you remember this? He can do that, huh? Akko, you're gonna lose your job. Akko, you're gonna fucking get fired at this rate. Do I think FreshestAnime is insecure about it? 100%. I think if he wasn't insecure, he wouldn't be a human being. You know what I mean? Let's finish this clip and let's just talk about this.
All right? Just don't hold me to the same standards as him. All right? He's better than I am. Okay? All right. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Nah. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like it in the way that like this is not really, you know, it's not really fun. It's annoying, right? My gut instinct from this is Joe obviously just kind of bantering, right? But it's annoying to have a, you know, like a colleague at your workspace that a lot of people are saying, holy shit, this guy can remember this guy can, why can't you do that? Why can't you do that? Constantly being compared when he's doing his own thing, right? Joe doesn't need to be like me, nor do I need to be like him. But because we exist in this same niche, right? We're going to be compared. And that's how, you know, life, and Joe's a big boy. He can handle that shit, right? That's how it is. Like, I feel jealous of Joe all the time too. He has triple my sub count. He does great. He's able to get, you know, viewership on different reaction series that I can't tap into. Like, for example, Darwin Incident, right? He dominates the Japanese audience regarding shit like that because his content strategy appeals like that way, right? So like, I think that the notion of does Joe feel insecure about me? Probably, sometimes, right? There's times that I do better than him in different metrics, and there's times that I do worse than him at different metrics, and I feel insecure too. These are totally normal feelings to have, right? Like this notion of like, are you insecure? And if you say yes, then it's just like, haha, you're a fucking loser. No. This is a very human thing. Everyone feels jealous and envious to a degree because we're competitive. We want to do well. People who are on this path of greatness, grinding it out, of course, are going to see others and feel like they're in their shadows, or like, oh my god, this guy is getting praised on Twitter. Remember the whole Boldcast shit, right? With the Jujutsu Kaisen stuff, and how I explained, yeah, I feel jealous, I feel envious. I want to be the one in the spotlight. Why isn't it me? But even if I feel that way, because that's a normal human thing to do, the difference at that point is, can you then like be aware of your feelings and process it and have it such that it doesn't get invoked in the wrong way? So what I'm trying to say is, it's totally normal for you to feel jealous and envious of other people's success. But I think a good person, a rational person, can basically just like control those emotions and realize that these are normal feelings, process it, and use that as an inspiration or motivation, as a goal of like, I want to be better, I want to compete like that, right? The moment that this shit consumes you, and now you're like this fucking retard, right? Where's this guy, bro? This dude is unreal. It's a fucking cesspool of just the most, just begging, angry, upset. Why not me? Why not me? Everyone else is grifting. Me. Ha ha ha. Me. Why isn't it me? This is like basically that. You're a fucking loser, right? You can't even control your feelings. You're an actual fucking dumbass. You have nothing of like, you haven't even produced anything of like, just like significance. All you do is cry and complain and just argue in the mud. That's what happens when you can't control your emotions, right? So just kind of to circle back, I think Joe does great. I think Joe's very competitive. His numbers are legit. I think that there's a gap between me and Joe that probably can't be closed because of the time that he started versus when I started, and he also grinds really hard. I don't need to close the gap. I don't need to surpass him. He doesn't need to surpass me. We can exist in the space together, and we can mutually benefit off of each other. You know, he makes content like this. He talks about me. I farm that. He farms content about me. We farm that. And at the end of the day, as long as, you know, we can control our emotions and acknowledge that these are just normal things to feel, and I hope the best for him. That's it, right? It's just that simple. And regarding the whole like, what's it called? Like the standards, right? The React Messiah standards. There's a part of me that feels bad that like, and this is FreshestAnime, right? And we're cool on terms with each other. But I wonder if there's like other reaction channels that exist online. I'm not saying I'm like the most important person. I'm not saying like I'm like so big and important that like, oh my god, or other people insecure me. But I do wonder if there's other people that goes on to smaller channels, like 100 subs, 1,000 subs, just getting started, you know, and they're invoking my name saying, oh my god, this can't even get. If you do that shit, don't do that, right? Never, you don't have to do that shit, right? People will find my content one way or the other. You don't have to go in and comparing, saying, you know, caw clears, or he could never be like that. I just want you to know, if you ever do that shit in other people's channels, you are not a fan. You're not a community member. I see you as a fucking filthy tourist trying to invoke my name, trying to rage bait and grift. And if you do that shit, get the fuck out of here. I love Joe. I hope he does well. And I'm sure his ReZero content will do just fine.